know, shout out to all the broke people. I feel your pain. So anyway, being that y'all broke and you ain't got nothing, you might enjoy something to take your mind off that. Like Loki episode 2. So let's go ahead and check that out.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
The sacred timeline.
Long ago,
they got other timelines. It's not sacred.
Emerged, creating and organizing the sacred timeline. Sometimes people like you veer off the path. We call those variants.
How do you plead?
I'm Agent Mobius, by the way. How long have you been here?
He had a different last name than Thor, so how did he not know that wasn't his brother?
Parade about as if you're the divine arbiters of power in the universe. Infinity Stones? So that guy's using his paperweight.
Unless he renamed himself.
I can't go back, Kenna. I can't offer you salvation. Maybe I can offer you something better. Fugitive variants been killing our Minutemen. And you need God of Mischief to help you solve it.
The person who's doing it is the God of Mischief.
You.
He said the best person to take you down is yourself, because you know how you think. You know you're an idiot. Like I said, the guy, being that he's from a different timeline, from before Loki went, Looney Tune. It's not going to be the same person. So they got to figure out a way to get him back to where he was at. I think that's what this show was about. To get Loki to make Loki turn heel. That's what I think this is. 1985. 1985? Hold on. It says, I think it's 1985. Okay, this must be a reenactment. This is not really. They look like they're from the medievals, but nah. If it's in the 85, that's not it. Unless they messed up.
Hi. What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right.
Yup, see, told you. It's a festival. That's why she said you guys aren't dressed right.
Let's move. Some of us need this,
Okay.
No Nexus energy yet.
They all getting trashed. They're all getting ready. They getting ready to get deleted. All of them.
Please settle into your seats, for a great battle is about to commence. The prize, our princess, will even prevail. Or are we holding out for a hero?
Joe, he got her. Ooh, that Bonnie Tyler. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. I know that song. Do, 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 do. This is my song. But I gotta turn it down. They getting ready to hit me with that cop rock. Yo, man, he just mind controlled my wife. I don't like that. How come she happens to be the best fighter? Did he know that? Okay, she just passed out. I wonder if the song is off. Nah. Okay, she just passed out. Why did she pass out? They killing me with this cop rock. Okay, now Loki got him. He got some type of dagger, not the knives you normally see him with. They got this music playing hard, man. Okay, dragging my wife off somewhere. There we go, finally. Bonnie Tyler was getting ready to take over my channel and put an ad up there for her. It was getting ready to be an ad on this video, and I wasn't going to get paid for it.
Okay, y'all, let's review what we've learned. What happens when a Nexus event branches past red line?
Well, I don't know what red line is.
Come on, Loki. What is it?
Oh, they training him.
TVA can no longer reset the Nexus event. Okay? Boring.
Right, and that would lead to the destruction of the timeline and the collapse of reality as we know it.
Oh, he's good. He's able to answer the question. That means
Sort of.
that means he's getting good at his job. Loki's settling in with the job. Why they got these old computers? They got the oldest computer ever known to man. You would think they would have like a phone or something, like they were a tablet or something just up there.
Oh. Watch it. Where's your manners? Oh, hey, quit it.
He's trying to hit Miss Minutes.
That's not nice.
Hi, Rick.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
my jet ski magazine, put it down. Come on, you're up. There's been an attack. Let's go.
Okay, he ready to go already? Apparently he got everything down. I don't know about on the field training.
Good. Smart.
C20 and her team went dark shortly after they jumped into the 1985 branch. All signs point to another ambush. We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant, but which kind of Loki remains unknown.
The lesser kind, to be clear.
The lesser kind.
What's in the back of that jacket?
They got variant on his back of his jacket.
Very subtle. Well done.
I don't want anybody out there to forget what you are.
Oh, your only hope of capturing a murderer.
No, a cosmic mistake.
That's enough.
Lovely.
Here's the deal. When we get out on the branch, we're not just looking for a time criminal. We're looking for a Loki, a variation of this guy. A type we should all be very familiar with because the TVA has pruned a lot of these guys.
Is he gonna be
More than
some-
any other variant? And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or not so slight.
Not so slight.
Include shape shifting, illusion, projection, and my favorite, illusion projection.
They're the two completely different powers, actually.
How?
Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself, which is perceptible in the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure. But you already knew that.
No, they didn't. He put them on game. That's why they wanted him.
Noted. We're going to break into two teams, including.
I wasn't able to keep up with all of what he said.
Why? Because whoever this variant is, we haven't been able to find them. So let's bring in an expert.
He's the expert himself.
It's me. Do I get a weapon?
Nah.
I'll have my magic back. There's no one concerned about that. For what? Me betraying you.
No. Why not? Because you already know that we can catch you, and how's betraying us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
An audience with the timekeepers on the table.
Keep that focus.
Okay.
Apex of Nexus signature located there.
Let me ask you this. Why don't we just travel back to before the attack, when the variant first arrives?
Nexus events destabilize the time flow. This branch is still changing and growing, so you got to show up in real time. Did you watch any training videos you were supposed to?
You already know why that. You know why he asked that question, because that's would have been the same question we would ask. Okay, if they got taken out, we should go back to the time before they got taken out and save them. And he just made with the point he just brought up was good. The timeline just got changed. Now you jump back and unchange what the change happened to make the change happen in the future, then you're going to destroy it. Now, I don't know if you're going to destroy it, but you're going to upset the bound. That makes sense, though. Like the timelines is changing, and then you jump in and change it again, and it destabilizes. That makes sense. Okay, now we know something happened. They can't do anything about it.
As many as I can stand, the TVA propaganda is exhausting. And what it is to reset charges prune the affected radius of a branch's timeline, allowing time to heal all its wounds. Which, by the way, sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity. Watch the videos. It's on.
He don't know everything. He's good enough though.
Maybe he's upping his game.
Or you pruned her.
A Loki couldn't have gotten the jump on C20.
I think you underestimate, actually.
Fan out and search.
And
hurry up.
Yo, you know what happened? He felt disrespected when they said no, Loki couldn't have did it. He's like, what? He said, man, you don't know what I'm capable of. That made him. He felt disrespected. You know what I mean? For real. He said, you just offended me. That was funny.
Wait.
They missed something.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
What do you see?
I see a scheme.
A scheme.
I see myself.
He said, I see a scheme. A scheme.
We have a saying in Asgard. Where there are wolf's ears, wolf's teeth, and ear. It means to be aware of your surroundings, which is absurd because my people are by nature gullible fools, a trait that I, the god of mischief, exploited time and time again simply by listening. My teeth were sharp, but my ears even sharper.
We're running out of time, Mobius.
Hold it. Just give him a chance.
You remind me of them.
You got to speak in riddles.
Variant authority and the gods of Asgard.
It's a TV show.
The same. Drunk with power, blinded to the truth. Those you underestimate will devour you. You underestimate me.
Didn't I tell you that? When she said that about Loki can't get a jump on it, you know what I mean? That's what he was waiting to get. He was waiting to get at it, and you know that he was waiting for that clap back.
You underestimate this lesser Loki, which is why you walk into one wolf's mouth after another.
2 units. He is wasting our time.
Okay, come on, Loki. Make a long story short.
Just fly, man.
That's exactly what the variant wants you to do. It's a trap. He's waiting for you outside this tent.
Should I ask you to reset charges?
No, he wants me. I'm the key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him.
He said that he waiting for me. I'm the key to his plan, and he knows I'm stronger than him. Oh man, this dude is arrogant, ain't he? Oh my God, that was a good one. He's waiting for me because he know I'm stronger than him. I don't know about that part, but he's definitely got something up his sleeve.
Almost 1 unit.
And he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA, but that's not what I want. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline.
He's trying to think what he would think if he was the other Loki.
I can deliver you the variant. But I need assurances.
Yeah.
Assurances that I won't be completely disintegrated the moment the job has been done.
Right.
And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
Okay, what's getting ready to happen?
Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
There's somebody out there.
For a second. My ears are sharp too.
He wanted to get to the timekeepers to try to, get that appeal, you know what I'm saying, get out of jail. That's where he's in jail. But I think that something really is happening. It's erasing everything that happened. It's only erasing what happened from the alternate timeline. I was wrong. He was just trying to trick him. I thought he was actually telling the truth. He was just trying to trick them because nothing happened.
Where'd you get that one, the snow globe? I love those. I don't remember bringing back that case.
You're not the only analyst working for me.
What would you say? Maybe I'm your favorite one?
Oh, here comes my other
Why
girl.
do you get to keep all the trophies from my cases in here? You don't think I'd love having that roller skate there sprucing up my cubicle?
Because I approve the missions.
Good point.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the one you just botched. You might need this for a discussion.
I hope it's a double.
This variant is insubordinate.
They talking about all Loki, all guy.
Sounds like someone else I know.
I was just thinking it sounds like someone I know.
Then they talking about each other.
What? Those rings are already there.
And they're all from you.
It's from your other favorite analyst.
God, come on.
So Ramona, I'm sorry. I realize that my, methods with this Loki are controversial, but
Throwing a dangerous variant into the field is controversial.
yeah, it didn't go exactly the way I wanted.
He's like a rogue cop.
But here's what we did find out. The variant likes to stall for time, and eventually we'll catch the other one doing the same thing because understanding this Loki helps me get closer to the one we're chasing. Right?
That's a good idea.
I know you have a soft spot for broken things.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do.
I thought they just wanted the Loki to figure it. I thought they wanted Loki to catch the other Loki, but he's studying the Loki to help catch the other Loki as well. That makes sense.
Not unless the timekeepers decree it. And then it shall be so.
And how are the old timekeepers?
How do you think?
I don't know, because I've never met them, thankfully. Well, I shouldn't say that. That one looks like he's got
The timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this case. I've never seen them so involved. They want that variant caught.
So do I.
And this is the last chance you're going to get with this Loki.
The timekeepers, I guess, are aliens.
Thank you.
They're not human.
I don't remember this. This must be from that illest you keep on the side.
Stay focused.
Eyes on the road.
Mobius,
It's almost gone.
you really believe in this variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us. If it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself.
They know that. He was listening to everything they just said.
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission. That was your first lesson in catching a Loki. Expect the expected. You see, half the fun of being a trickster is knowing everyone knows you're a trickster, and then many of your tricks can come from exploiting the fact that you know that they know.
Okay, just shut up, please. What happened to the guy I met on the elevator who didn't like to talk? Remember him? Stop yakking away about what makes a Loki tick.
But isn't that precisely why I'm here?
No, I don't care what makes you tick. You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself.
Ah, he got him. He keeps calling the guy his inferior. Now he's saying that the other guy is a superior to him. I'm waiting to see what the reaction is going to be.
That's it.
I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word.
Told you.
Right there. I believe, stupidly, that insecure need for validation would motivate you to find the killer. Not because you care about the key mission or being a hero, but because you know this variant is better than you. You can't take it.
He's trying reverse psychology to make him he's trying to give him a challenge to make him want to do it. He said that the guy's superior just so that Loki can sit there and say, nah, he's not. And I'm getting ready to prove it by catching him. That's what he wants. That's the reaction he wants. Which is actually good. It was actually a good strategy. But I'm thinking Loki, he's a god of mischief. He should know.
I mean, it is adorable that you think
She told you.
possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, and seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm? A double cross by history's most reliable liar.
Okay, why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
I'll give you two options, and you can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice runt. Or B, I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
Both.
I don't need your sympathy.
Good, because I'm running out of it.
I swear, I'm still amazed by how good this looks.
Your last chance.
What is my desperate last chance required?
Work.
Work.
There's literally like a million floors in whatever building they're in. They all look identical though. You can't see the top floor. That's how high it is.
I need to go over each and every one of the variance case files and then give me your, how do I put it, your unique Loki perspective. Who knows, maybe there's something that we missed.
Well, you're idiots. I suspect you probably missed a lot.
That's why I'm here for a little bit longer. Let me park you at this desk, and don't be afraid to really lean into this work. Here's a good trick for you. Pretend your life depends on it.
Because it does. His life does depend on it.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me the variant ambushed and killed another team of men. And stole their research on as well.
Must be in the library. I didn't know libraries still exist. Like, with the invention of the computer and cell phones, you would think that libraries would be gone.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm on some important TVA business. Follow up to a field mission. You know how it goes. We redline near the apex, and well, it's never good. I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA.
Those are classified.
Okay, I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
At the end of time.
Those are
What
classified.
files can I have?
End of time, beginning of time.
Happy reading.
Wait, hold on. If they got information on the end of time, why would the timekeepers know about that unless they would delete it, like they're not alive? So if they're alive, then there would be their past selves, right? Because the future selves would be gone. They're not going to live forever. That's strange. And if they got information on the beginning of time, they must have went to the beginning of time. Destruction of Asgard. Huh. That's interesting. It's going to say Loki did it. And that's what's going to change him. He can be like, yo, I destroyed Asgard. Oh my God. Says the entire civilization was annihilated. That's what it says. It's only about 10,000 people in Asgard. It just says it. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't miss anything. says Codename Revengers. I don't know exactly what that is.
About something.
No, it said, don't bother me until you read all the files. Every file.
Yes.
Pertaining to the variant.
The answer isn't in the files, it's on the timeline. He's hiding in apocalypses.
Which apocalypse? Anytime in history, there's like a million of them.
Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
I thought that was gonna make like turn him. Apparently not. He just glossed over it. He said, "Oh, Ragnarok." I thought he was gonna be like, I don't know, getting his feelings, like be emotional about it, and that's gonna turn him into the good Loki.
Go ahead. Nexus events happen when someone does something they're not supposed to do, right?
Well, it's a little more complicated, but yeah.
Great. And then that thing they're not supposed to do cascades into a whole range of other things that aren't supposed to happen, and so on and so forth, until eventually a new timeline branches. Yes?
Chaotic alterations of a predetermined outcome.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So let's just say
What are you doing?
your salad is Asgard
No,
in this
it's
scenario.
not Asgard. That's
It's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want that salad.
He can ready to destroy his food. I know it.
Before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction
Hold on.
No,
in this
it's
scenario.
not Asgard. That's
It's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want
Um,
that salad.
I could go down to Asgard before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could, let's say, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. There he goes.
The salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't say.
He got a point. If everything get destroyed, he could do anything in that time where things are getting destroyed, and it wouldn't affect the timeline because it's going to be gone anyway. I don't think that would happen in real life. I think even if you did do that, it would affect the timeline. But and I guess the with everything being destroyed, it's not going to affect the timeline.
Set fire to the palace.
I can do whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline because
He's destroying this dude food.
nice to see you. Come, I just see this for a second. Because the apocalypse is coming. Ragnarok, Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do.
He just destroyed the food.
Apocalypse.
That's the apocalypse.
Ragnarok obliterates the soul. Ragnarok. There it is.
What am I looking at?
Okay, it was a
Loki's at the Ragnarok
It
event.
doesn't matter. It could be any apocalypse. It could be a tidal wave. It could be a meteor. It could be a volcano, a supernova. If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter. Because the timeline is not going to branch. Because it gets destroyed. Hence, the variant could be hiding in the apocalypse and do whatever he wants, and we wouldn't know.
That makes sense.
Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland.
I'm not going home. We could go anywhere.
I'm not taking you for a stroll along the promenade, much less an apocalypse.
Oh, Mobius, come on. What could possibly go wrong? We got
They get destroyed.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
I never stab anyone in the back. That's such a boring form of betrayal.
Okay, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I never do it again because it got old.
It got old.
Okay, look.
It got old.
Just one thing. I love to be right.
There you go. He said he loves to be right, meaning that he's not going to be wrong with what he just said. Pompeo, Italy. So when that volcano goes off, I think 79 AD.
Here
But they don't know if Loki's going to be at that event.
Imagine all that volcanic ash. We don't want to get too giddy. Oh, come on. It's cool. No, it is cool, but it's just not in good things. We're all going to die anyway. I know. Now listen, we want to do that. Pretty variance energy. Okay. Because we got to be careful. If you're wrong, and there's a good chance you are, anything can create a huge branch. Oh, Mobius.
He said, if you're wrong, and there's a good chance you are. I think he's doing that on purpose to try to piss him off.
End of the world sound boring. Listen, okay, we're not meant to be here, okay? Okay. Anything we do can impact the course of history. Do you get that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with very small disturbances.
Very small.
Can you make bird noises?
Bird noises.
Yeah, bird noises, like somebody pushing.
I thought that they were there to catch Loki. They're not there for that. They're there to experiment and find out if they do whatever they want to do before the destruction, will it cause a time ripple or, or cause variance or whatever.
Loki! Loki! Be free, my horn friends, be free! Mihi nomen est Loki. Praefectus consilii ad tempus mutandem. Atque ad vero acerrum nuntium ad vos omnes.
In real life, him doing that would affect the timeline because it would affect people in the future when they, let's say they excavate that area, they'll find things in different locations. But they're not going to say that they're not being this thorough in the TV show. And I understand why. It wouldn't, it'd be too much if they was like that literal. He just warned them about the volcano. Yo, he just revealed he's from the future.
We are from the future, right? What is the TVA? I mean, it's from the future. It sounds from the future. It's pretty futury. Right on you! Enjoy your last meal, Rockstar! Nothing matters! Nothing has any consequence! Don't while you still can!
He's doing a whole lot of stuff.
How do you do? I don't believe it. Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline. TVA never even know we were here. If it were me, this is where I would hide.
They gotta get out of there. He's getting ready to get. Oh.
Variant's been ambushing our soldiers and hiding out in Doomsday to cover his tracks. You're welcome. Yeah, but in order for this theory to hold, the disasters have to be naturally occurring, sudden, no warning, no survivors.
How many of those disasters could there possibly be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
One problem though is, when does he get any sleep? Because if he's hiding out when they doing apocalypses, right? Or what's it, apocalypse or apocalypses or whatever it is, apocalypses. Then when did he get sleep? Maybe there's some apocalypses that might take a few hours so he can get some sleep. Or maybe since he's a guy, he don't need it.
Because they're awesome.
Suppose they are.
Yeah. Some things, actually, most things in history are kind of dumb and everything gets ruined eventually. But in the early 1990s, for a brief, shining moment, there was a beautiful union of form and function, which we call the jet ski. A reasonable man cannot differ.
I have no clue what do you mean by that.
No. I think a TVA agent showing up on a jet ski on the city.
I know jet skis were invented in the 90s.
For sure.
It'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
That's if it's true. Sometimes they lie on these shows.
So why read about them?
It just helps remind me of what we're fighting for. I mean, you really believe in all this stuff, don't you? I don't get hung up on believe, not believe. I just accept what is.
3 magic lizards
Timekeepers.
created the TVA, and everyone in it,
Right.
including you.
Including me.
You see, every time I start to admire your intelligence, you say something like that.
Who created you, Loki?
A frost giant of Jotunheim,
And who raised you?
Odin of Asgard.
Odin, god of the heavens, Asgard, mystical realm beyond the stars. Frost giants. Listen to
It's not the
yourself.
same. It's completely
No.
different. It's not the same.
Actually, it's exactly the same thing. Because if you think too hard about where any of us came from, who we truly are, it sounds kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Existence is chaos. Nothing makes any sense, so we try to make some sense of it. And I'm just lucky that the chaos I emerged into gave me all this. My own glorious purpose. TVA is my life. And it's real because I believe it's real.
No.
Fair enough.
Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
So everything is written. Past, present, future. There's no such thing as free will.
Well, I mean, it's an oversimplification.
So in fact, in a way, you and I, here at the TVA, we're the only ones who are actually free.
Where are you going with this, Loki?
They're not actually free.
How does it all end?
That's a work in progress.
Oh, those lazy time cubes. What are they waiting for?
Au contraire. No, because while we protect what came before, they're toiling away in their chamber, untangling the epilogue from its infinite branches.
I see. So, when they're finished, what happens then?
So are we. No more Nexus events, just order, and we meet in peace at the end of time. Nice, right?
Only order.
He's right about the no will thing, but
Boring. I'm sure it does to you.
I don't see why they would have free will.
I called you a lot of things.
You did. You're wrong, though.
Yeah, that's right. Free will doesn't exist.
What's that?
But no one bad is ever truly bad. And no one good is ever truly good.
If there's no free will, then that's true.
Oh, boy.
Yes, it was quite patronizing. It was a bit too far, actually.
Very clever.
Okay, look like he just thought of something. I have no clue what it is.
Variant left something behind at an old crime scene. A cathedral candy box. Obvious anachronism. I gave it to analysis, but they couldn't find anything real.
Why does that matter?
Because now we have two variables. Apocalyptic natural disasters and kablooey.
What's that?
Candy. You have candy on Asgard?
Grapes.
That makes sense. I just thought about it. If he has something, right, and he leaves it at a crime scene and he's hiding at apocalyptic events, then they could take whatever he left behind and figure out which apocalyptic event he was at.
It's nuts.
Here's something better. Okay, Louis was only sold regionally on Earth from 2047 to 2051. All you gotta do is cross-reference that with every apocalyptic event. I'm gonna give you half, and let's make it a competition. See who finds it. Okay? When you want to bet something?
Yeah.
Gentleman's bet? Yeah, split for pride. Okay, then investment move. Go. Anything?
It's not the climate disaster of 2048 or the tsunami of 2051.
Let's go.
2050, the extinction of the swallow. Is that a thing?
Completely screwed up the ecosystem.
Krakatoa erupted in 2049 as well. No kablooey.
God, it's just one damn thing after another, isn't it? Cyclone, famine, volcanoes, God.
Man,
That's where he is.
Alabama 2050.
how do you know it's Alabama?
Take my job if I'm not careful.
Hold on. How do you know it was Alabama?
In 2049 as well. No kablooey.
God, it's just one damn thing after another, isn't it? Cyclone, famine, volcanoes, God.
That's where he is.
Alabama 2050. You're gonna take my job if I'm not careful.
You want me to approve deployment of a fully armed task force to the variant's potential hiding spot?
Haven Hills, Alabama, corporate town owned by Rockstar until it's wiped out by a hurricane. All the food and supplies you need. If he likes it there, there's no reason he can't keep going back and just camping out over and over.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. I kept thinking he's going to different apocalypse. He just keep going to the same one. That's smart.
This is
You have to
all
keep
based
going
on
to different
theories from
ones.
The variant who just blew your previous mission.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Mobius, As your friend, I have to.
The same one would be better.
It's not a good idea.
No, I know, but maybe it's worth the trouble. I mean, he just uncovered.
Because if it's the same one, you got your timing down. Okay, I know I got 5 hours from now to whenever, you know what I mean, for whatever that happened. You keep going to different ones, you got to keep redoing everything.
That's some homework security, right?
That's what concerns me.
I can handle him. Trust me, this is where we get our guy.
You, I trust, but him?
Listen, Ramona, every instinct is telling me this is where we nail the variant. Come on, you don't see me usually this worked up, right? I'm excited. I'm chomping at the bit.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
But Marius, there's not much I can do if it doesn't work out.
For all time.
But how did the Loki know about those apocalyptic events? Where did he get the information from?
Ron. You're doing some good work today. I thought so too. Telling you actually help us catch this variant, and who knows, my friend,
Not good enough for a face-to-face with the timekeepers?
I didn't say that. One step at a time.
Oh, they gave him his straps.
Do not.
Oh, the girl took it back from him. I like her though.
Rock's Heart is a vast superstore common to the era. It consists of a series of sprawling sections, including a large warehouse. This warehouse is being used by civilians as a shelter trying to ride out the storm. Remember, this is a Class 10 apocalypse. While the variant should know we're coming,
Class
it should be
10.
hiding anywhere and should be considered hostile. So stay alert. Every time there is an attack, the variant steals a reset charge. He's planning something. We just don't know what. So keep an eye out for the missing charges. And if you see a Loki, prune it.
How would he know? How would they know if that's the which Loki is the variant? Because the Loki, well, I said which one's the variant? Both of them are variants. But the Loki that they're chasing, if he sees the other Loki, he's gonna make himself look like that Loki. That's a big store. I think Rock's Cart, I think it's supposed to be a Walmart. That's what I think this is supposed to be. It's huge too. A futuristic Walmart.
The hell was that?
That was me. Using magic to dry my clothes. So I don't announce myself with every squeaky footstep like the rest of you.
Whoa.
Take both teams and sweep the storm shelter.
Yes, ma'am. And Loki and I are going to check out the greenhouse. We'll meet back at the
No.
showroom. No?
You go with D90, he stays with me.
What are you talking
Ah!
about? Supervision.
This is my field op Mobius. If he's not a threat, then it won't be a
Of
problem.
course he's a threat. Do you not remember the time theater? That's why I want him with me.
You are more than welcome to go back to the TVA and litigate with Renslayer, but right
Oh,
now,
she don't play. She a
We're not going
gangster.
back. The variant is
No,
here.
it's fine. It's fine. You can trust me. I understand I have to earn that. So I will.
All right. He's turning heel. I guess that's what that's about.
You can't trust her. Always saying, trust me. Try to hang on to your time collar this time.
We'll see you in the showroom.
Yo, I just thought about it. They're showing the cameras. The Loki's watching the cameras. That could be part, like if he knows that at some point in time they're going to be hunting me down, he can just watch the cameras when he's there. Yup, there you go. That's him. Yo, they got a robot in the mall. In the food court or whatever it is.
I, for one, am glad we're getting to spend this time together. Amazing, I think.
Hey,
Got a weirdo.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
what are you doing?
Shopping for plants.
That could be Loki.
In this storm.
Hurricane sale. This alien's a half up.
Ah!
Could that be you?
And I probably wouldn't want to say, but yes, maybe.
They think it might be him. I don't think so. He might have mind controlled the guy to make him do. Yo, it is him. He took the girl.
Is he dead?
No, they usually survive.
Yo. So he got the girl, right? Now, what Loki said before about them working together, he might actually try to get Loki to work with him. Why not? I don't know. Let's find out.
So, you're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Me, I presume.
Please. If anyone's anyone, you're me.
They're trying to figure out which one's the alpha.
How nice to meet you.
Check the bags of the reset charges. You got FEMA? National Guard?
FEMA, National Guard.
Hey, if you got a copter or other transport, now's the time to use it. We got women and kids, and that weather ain't playing. No, I'm sorry.
He said that weather ain't playing. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. He said we got women and children, and that weather ain't playing. I'm gonna use that
How the
sometime.
heck did you get here?
What are you doing? Hey, these people are scared.
They're about to die. They should be scared.
Hey, not of us. So take it easy.
What is it?
Yo, the girl, my girlfriend, the one he had fighting everybody. She's still alive.
Enchantment is a clever trick. Cowardly. A bit amateurish. Clever.
Almost as cowardly as working for the TVA.
I'm working for me.
Oh, you really believe that, don't you?
Yeah.
And here I was worried that they found a better version of me.
Hi, are you guys looking
He
for
said I was
this?
worried that they found a
No.
better version of me. You gotta save that girl because she's stuck like that when the apocalypse happens. She's getting wiped out too.
Oh, bless.
Are you going to call your little friends for help?
I think he's testing them to see whose side he's on. If he's on the TVA side or is he going to join him? Join himself.
What's the matter? Too scared to meet me face to face? Show yourself. You know, gaining their confidence was no mean feat.
Oh my God. You went undercover.
If you could possibly sheathe your smile for a moment, I have an offer for you. That's why I found you.
Go on.
I'm going to overthrow the timekeepers. And
I think he's going to believe it because he knows that's him.
I could use a qualified lieutenant.
He's like, nah.
You mean me? What say you? Loki.
Oh, don't call me that.
You can call me
Why you say don't call him that?
Randy. God, now I understand why Paul found this so annoying. Listen, enough with your games. I've been trying to help you.
Hold on. I gotta see that again. Why doesn't he like his name? Remember, each variant's a little bit different. So one Loki might be a Loki that doesn't like his name.
Randy. God, now I understand why Paul found this so annoying. Listen, enough with your games. I've been trying to help you. I kept them vulnerable at the Renaissance Fair for some time.
Oh gosh, that was just so nice of you. But after 8 to 10 seconds of consideration, the answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the Time Variance Authority.
Were you trying to destroy it?
What's real off the dial? Look at me.
I want to go home.
I get you there.
Hey, look what you done did to my girlfriend.
No. I gave it away.
What did you give away?
The timekeepers, where they are. I gave it away. How to find them.
How does she know where they at?
If you don't want to rule the TVA, then what do you want?
It doesn't matter. You're too late.
Oh, I think fine. I'm well ahead of schedule. I found your hiding place like that. I'd say that makes me the superior Loki.
He wanted him to find it.
I see. That's your plan. Lure us all here so you could blow the place up.
Whoa, he just disappeared. Whoa.
I miss Randy.
He said, I miss Randy.
Thank you for helping me stall for time. You really do love to hear yourself talk.
You're the first person to tell me.
What?
Now, why he wants to beat himself up? Like, what's that about?
Treat me like this. Hi.
He just used telepathy, so he does have some of his powers. Which is weird because what power does he have? You know what I mean? Like he was acting like I can't use my powers. Y'all whatever that technology they have on him stops him from using his powers. But yeah, I'm seeing him use some power, like when he made himself dry, and when he just he called for that what's it? I think that's a Roomba or whatever. So what powers does he get to use? What powers does he not get to use, and why? Of course, they only did basically this is how it works. Whatever powers he keeps is the power we want, just to make it interesting.
Stop hiding.
I have shit to do.
He said, if you had Indiana, you'll fight me yourself. He said, I got stuff to do. That's kind of funny.
I lost him.
What happened? Looks like your favorite Loki betrayed you. Let's just move.
It might be something completely different that he wants to do, but the time variant, he got to. I mean, the TVA, he got to take them out in order to keep him off his back for a while in order to handle that business.
What do you want from me? What is this about?
Brace yourself, Loki.
Oh, here you go. The Loki's a female?
This isn't about you.
I knew it.
Right.
That's the variant. She is not a man. Maybe this Loki's real name is not Loki at all. Or maybe she don't like the name Loki because she's a female. They're not using those things that they shipping it to the time thing, to the TVA, I think, the headquarters.
This panel is 1182E, reporting to code 000. Francis Rapid performing as a somebody just bought the sacred timeline.
Somebody just bombed the sacred timeline. They gotta send out every last soldier they got. We still don't know what she's trying to do. And he ran off. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do. Hold on. I want to see if anything else happens. The other Loki, She-Loki or Shloki, she wanted him to follow. So whatever her plans is involves him. Gotta be. Gotta be. He's involved in the plans. It's gotta be. But I have no clue what the plans are. Does look interesting, but I have no clue what the plans are. But why is she making all these time variants though? Maybe instead of using, remember how she was using apocalyptic events in order to hide so they can't find her? She could do a planning and stuff like that at that what's it called? Rocks caught or whatever. So they can't find her. But if she sets off all those variants at the same time, now she can go to where she actually wants to go and cause the variant, and they won't know because there's so many other ones. They won't know that that's the one that this specific time I think she wants to get to and cause some havoc. But in order to do that, she has to make distractions by making other variants so they won't know which one she's at. You get what I'm saying? Because the apocalyptic events is not the one, it's not the timeline she wants to get to. It's just the best places to make her plans and whatnot without causing any variation so she won't get stalked. That's what I think is what it is. Huh. You know, and being that it's a female Loki, trust me, she's going to be twice as deadly. We talking about mischievous. The guy to mischief, gotta be a female. Gotta be. Gotta be. Gotta be. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.